Nej.
Nu er vi live. Are the live?
Yes.
What?
Oh.
Oh. It was because the thumbnail was his squat, and then it said 390 kg double. Wavy, yo! What's up, my man?
Wavy.
Yeah!
Good to see you once again. Oh, that's boring.
Hvad laver du? Jamal Browner? Nobody thinks Jamal Browner is boring.
Is this live or is it from yesterday? This is live. We just do it again. Hello. Yeah, buddy.
Wait.
Oh, sorry. Just I thought we were gonna watch stuff. But we can watch that corrupted strength.
That's the gym they are at. Whoa. Come in, guys. Is Jamal Browner boring? No, it's not.
What are your favorite movies?
Kung Fu Panda.
Cars. Also, I like Call Me By Your Name.
Nah, Cars is better.
Yeah, Cars is good. We haven't watched that one together yet.
No, but I watched that one many times.
Yes, me too. We are eating hard candy, so if it's too much ASMR, please tell us.
Kamsa!
Hello, Hans! Old faithful. Faithful. What the fuck are beans?
This is where beans come from. I mean, not all of them, but this is a bean producing one of the prettiest also known as lab.
Jeg er nødt lige at se det forsinket.
It's so pretty that people use it ornamentals for decoration. This one is
So like and subscribe. Opinion on Olympic style weightlifting. What do you think about Olympic weightlifting?
I think it's very graceful. It looks a lot easier than it actually is.
Yes.
I haven't tried Olympic weightlifting.
No. For me, it like neglects the posterior chain, like glutes, hamstring, and spinal erectors. It's all just quads.
Yeah, it's never chest day.
No. Also, they don't do bench pressing.
Yeah.
Get some glutes. Powerlifting is preferable for me.
Yeah.
Also because it's more of a technical thing than a strength thing for me. While you can say that with a very arched bench press, but for a regular powerlifter, I prefer normal powerlifting than normal weightlifting. But the extremes, I agree with. The super wide, extremely low bar hinged over squat is a bit awkward. And the crazy arch maximum wide grip bench press and the extremely wide sumo deadlift. In that sense, Olympic weightlifting is better, but most powerlifters aren't like that, so I still prefer powerlifting. It's more all around to me.
Yeah.
Will you ever make any tutorial? I would love to see a deadlift tutorial from you. I can do a deadlift tutorial, but the thing is that a tutorial is very different from one person to another. Like, there's no one technique that works for everybody, but I can give some tips what has worked for me and stuff like that.
Yeah.
As a 5'10" male, so around like 180 centimeters, something-ish, on 110 kg, that's a heavy ass, man. What should I do to build more muscle, but lose a lot of fat meanwhile? I would just, for me, don't do any like heavy bulks or heavy cuts. Either slow cut or slow bulk or main gain. Never like drastically change anything about your weight. So if you want to do a cut, since 110 kg for 180 centimeters is pretty heavy, so it's hard to be lean there. I would just do a slow cut, slowly get more lean until you're satisfied with your body fat.
With your body percentage.
With your body percent. Can I DM you a squat and a deadlift for form check? For now or just in general? Because in general, yes, and now, yes.
Hello, Big Ben. Also
Hey,
say hello to me,
ballistic.
I'm also here. I'm also here.
Are pre-workouts with DMA allowed in comp? No. I do not think so. There is a pre-workout. The Gorilla Mind pre-workout has like, what's it called? Infinitile or something like that. I'm not sure. But that's basically a like other version of some kind of DMA, and it's not allowed in competition. But you can check it on Waters list of things that is not allowed. That's the same one they're going to use in most federations, I believe. Yeah, take it with time and patience, definitely.
Should we go to your IG
Yes.
and check out what people have sent?
Yes, I think one person has already sent one. And if you guys were here yesterday, you can just send the same video again and it should pop up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, send your videos on Instagram. I have not received
Not
any
that
yet.
one. How about in your
No, I don't think.
general requests? No.
No. It's always like, there's not any, and then suddenly there's like a million.
Yeah. Could you pull it over to this screen so people can see where they can send you messages?
When doing pause bench, do you let the bar rest on your chest, or do you just keep it close to your skin / in touch? This is a very common issue for most people, because they see some guys let it rest on your chest and replicate that because the big guys do that. But the difference is that the big guys weigh like 200 kg and you don't. So you don't have a 10 centimeters layers of stuff to rest it on. So in like 9 out of 10 cases, you want to not let the bar rest on your chest. You want to keep it tight here, just basically touch the t-shirt and then push from there.
Hello, Ron King.
Hey, Ron King. Is he here?
Yes.
Oh, what's up, man?
Yeah.
Here's a squat from Shred. Did it touch the pinch?
That was my depth. Depth is great. There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
But it's a high bar, that's for sure. It's a bit wobbly.
I think it's a nice squat. There's quite a bit of butt wink, I would say.
Yeah.
And I'm not entirely sure, but your stance also looks a bit uneven. Maybe it's the angle, but it looks like your right foot is in front of the left foot.
But you're definitely quad dominant, I would say.
Yeah, this looks very quad dominant, but it is also quad dominant to high bar normally. I think the biggest thing to change here is on the way down, you're trying to arch your lower back because you want to keep it flat, avoid it rounding up, but you end up doing a like arched lower back, and then when it comes to the bottom, you cannot keep that mobility basically, and you end up having a pretty big butt wink here, which you want to avoid. So what I think you need to do is basically tuck in your hips in the top of the lift and do the brace more down here in the belly instead of up in the chest. Then you should not be able to do this arched lower back. Yes. You can work on different ways, but basically do a very hard brace down here, and you will not be able to have this lower back arching in the squat. Ron King, yes, send your lifts here, and we will check them out. Is this Ron King? This looks like Ron King. I think it is.
I'm Ron King. So I guess it's Ron King.
Hey Ben, I'm Ron King. Yeah, buddy. Hey, I have already liked this one, you see? It probably just came randomly.
I think we've seen that before, actually. Don't you think we just have to go to his channel?
Oh, it's these ones he's sending. It's this one.
Oh, nice.
Let me know if the depth is good. I didn't see it. Was it good?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would say it's borderline.
I would say it's borderline also. Yeah. It might get
red lighted.
Yeah, but also this is a very unfavorable angle to record it from for depth. I think in most competitions this would get white lighted, but it would be borderline.
Yeah, that would probably be a red light from the center referee.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell from this angle, but on the edge with the depth. But it's a nice squat.
Congrats on the PR.
There's a bit of hips rising. It's not that much. But if you can work on that, that will probably help you out. And it's hard to tell because you cut it in the start and the end. But it looks like you can take a bit more time to get a deep brace. It looks like you're almost taking a brace, and then before you're setting up, you're almost just going down immediately. So take your time, be patient, and get a really tight brace, and then go down. But all in all, very good squat.
Very good.
185 kg deadlift PR.
Oh man, you have long legs.
And long arms.
Yeah. There's a bit of hips rising. It's
Yeah.
almost like a stiff-legged.
The main issue is the hips are rising quite a bit.
Hello,
Hey,
Jive
Jive Cat, what's up, man?
How are we doing today? All good in the hood? Yes. I had a rest day, Ben had a training, so Ben's day has been better than mine, but it's gonna be okay now.
Yeah. Friday I have a very epic session. Very heavy squat.
I think it's gonna be 220.
I think it's gonna be more. We'll see about that.
Okay, so let's review.
Okay, I think you have the very common issue. Yeah, with hips rising. I think your solve to this is not trying. The problem is you're trying to push from this position, and because you have so long legs, you are not able to generate any force here. So just naturally pull your hips up like this to a stiff-legged position, and then you end up in a higher position than you want to. So you want to, first of all, practice being patient off the floor down there, but also find your hip position that you want to start with, like at the top. I try to leg press the floor when deadlifting. Yeah. Try that a bit more.
But I would say, considering that this is your 1 rep max, there is more in the tank.
Oh, definitely. I think you need to take a different approach than leg pressing the floor. Maybe think about your hip position. You can try and do a slow eccentric with like 50% of max and just see where your hips naturally start or end. And then that's your start position for most people. That works.
I have a lot of videos about that at Didde Hauch.
At Didde Hauch. So you gotta figure out where you want to start with your hips, and then learn to be patient there and keep pushing until the bar leaves the ground in that position.
All right.
What do you think about ATG squats?
Unnecessary. No, they can do something, but for powerlifters, it's not what you're striving for.
For powerlifting, it is unnecessary. It doesn't really make sense, but for other sports and just general strength, I think it's great.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a very nice bench
Whoa.
press.
Nice.
That looks very nice.
Wow. I would even say that's competition approved as far as I can tell.
Yes, agreed. I think you have a few things to work on. I think tempo bench press would be really good for you. Maybe even tempo spoto bench press, which is something I just came up with right now. But I think that would be very good for you. Basically, your eccentric looks quite a lot different. You do tempo bench press. Nice, do more. Because you see, or transfer the thing you're doing from tempo to normal bench press, because here it looks like you are staying tight fine up here in the upper back, but on the way down your legs are just almost relaxing, and then first here when you start pressing, that's when the legs start doing something. You want to keep this tightness way more on the eccentric on the way down. Keep the positioning. And then do a... You can see the knees change because they suddenly have to push a lot more than they did before. So work on keeping that, and almost certainly you would be stronger not letting the bar rest on your chest like that. Not let it sink. But all in all, I think your bench press looks very good, man.
Hello, Shipam.
Hello there.
Depth.
Depth. Can you please check my form? Yes. You're very good at keeping your shoulders.
Yeah.
There's something about the lower back. I'm not sure exactly what it is.
Also, I'm kind of thinking about weightlifting. The way that he almost shrugs it.
Yeah. I get that. That's a lot of reps, man. This looks very good, actually.
Yeah.
I can't really pinpoint any big mistakes here. There's a bit of hips rising and loosening of tightness in the lower back. But I think a deeper brace, probably a belt, would be a big fix for that.
Yes.
Very cool.
Yes. I think we should do... I think we should go into requests. A lot of people are in your requests.
I know. We got these ones. 160 kg for what? I just started sumo weighing 76. Okay. What? Oh, 160 kg squat and then 182.5 kg deadlift. 160 kg squat here. Oh, very nice, man. Very nice. I think you look a bit unstable.
Yeah, in the walkout.
And also just in general, actually. Yeah. So what I think you would benefit from is before you unreg it, when you stand right here, you should take your brace and keep it all the time. And keep it the whole lift. Take your brace, and then obviously when you get over here, you want to exhale some of the air and then inhale more to get a even deeper brace out here. But you want to create your main brace in the reg position. That works for most people.
I like the music in the background.
Yes. All your squat looks very good, man. I just think it's the tightness that you want to work on.
Yeah, because you keep your back very nicely throughout the lift.
And the hips aren't rising that much.
No, you have a very good position to push from.
Yes.
And all depth is...
Yes. So basically the main thing for you to work on here, I believe, is getting that ribs down, really, really tight brace. Yeah. Let's look at the deadlift.
In knee sleeves.
Deadlift and knee sleeves, that's uncommon. You can see why you're struggling at the lockout, since you can say it's off the floor at the lockout because that's the problem, because that's what's causing the issue at the lockout. You can easily, it's very good angle. It's very easy to tell what's happening here. You're trying to pull from this position, which looks pretty good actually. Yeah. But you keep pushing and it doesn't really come, and then you change to this position where your hips are more back, upper or higher up, and your shoulders are rolled a bit more forward, because that is a easier position to get it off the floor from. But then the problem comes here, where you suddenly have to basically shrug up or back extend 182.5 kg, which is pretty hard, you can tell also.
Yeah.
So once you progress to maybe 200 kg off the floor like this, you still have to shrug it up with 200 kg, and that's going to be very difficult. So what you want to practice is staying patient and pushing off your bottom position here. You want to stay in this position and keep pushing until the bar comes off the ground. Maybe you can change it to a little higher hip position like this, but not this high. This is too high of a hip position for you at the lockout, I believe.
Yeah, I would maybe try to do some deficit deadlifts.
Deficit deadlifts definitely can help. That's the only thing that's worked really well for me. Better than pause and chain and anything else. Deficit, I think, is the best I have had to work on this.
Yeah.
But all in all, it looks very strong. Very much like mine.
Billionaire baby boy. Oh.
Under this one. It's funny, people just randomly like say this out of nothing.
I think Sarius Slain.
New to sumo and hook grip. Took me a week to recover from this. This seems a bit sketchy to open a random link, but let's go. We might get rickrolled. Oh, it's for 6 reps.
Wow. Damn. Wow. That is some determination. I have not tried hook grip, like for real, because of the pain. So seeing you do 6 reps hook grip, damn, rip your thumbs, man.
I think it looks very good. I think the only issue I see here is the knees
caving a little bit in.
Caving in, changing
Also-
position from the bottom.
A little bit of hips rising, but nothing too concerning.
Yeah, there's definitely some hips rising, but it's hard to tell from this angle how much. I think maybe you should not point your toes out that much. Maybe point them in a bit more. Because you see, your knees want to like be in this position, so just let them be there. It seems like you would push better from that position if you just rotated your feet a little inwards.
Yo, Didde, are you by any chance related to a basketball player named Victor Hauch? Not that I know of, but my last name is quite rare, so I guess somewhere I might be related to him. I haven't heard about him, but now I'm getting curious, so I might check him out. Goose.
Goose. Check my deadlift, please.
Yes.
Okay, Goose, we will.
Oi.
Whoa, that was a big change.
It's incredible that he can log it out with the amount of hip rising first.
Yeah, but maybe his start positioning is just way off.
Yeah.
Yeah. He tries. The issue here is your start position. You're trying to squat the weight.
Yeah.
But then you end up actually deadlifting it.
Yeah.
Like this. But you end up in a very hunched over position. I think the main issue is that you're trying to get leg drive because you want to have your hips low, but you're trying to do that in a position that you're not able to actually get any leg drive from. So you just naturally change your position quite a lot. You can very easily see it on your first rip. Here, you're trying to do this with your hips in a very bent position, or your knees in a very bent position. And we love you too, Nest
I was
Bodybuilder.
just about to say that.
You almost have your shoulders behind the bar. That's like basically not possible to deadlift anything there. So they just naturally roll completely forward. Now they're way forward of the bar, and that's also not a good thing. So all in all here, you need to figure out what your starting position is.
Yes.
Because it can not be the squat, because you cannot keep that, but it also cannot be the extremely hunched over position that you get. You need to find like a middle way between that.
Yeah.
But other than that, it looks very strong.
I think we should look at Paradox Noah because he sent a form yesterday that we didn't check. So he's actually, but I don't know where he is. I think he might be in your message, and then just a bit further down. No, that one.
That one. Body weight 86 kg, bars 15 kg, so total weight on the bars 225 kg. Can you compare this with the last video of the deadlift? Ah, this one. Yes, we can do that.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's a lot of patience.
Damn, that was close to a perfect deadlift you got here. How can you improve on this though? Maybe just lower RPE. Let's see if he can keep his position as good as he could before. This is also 5 kg heavier. Damn!
I like this guy.
It looked pretty similar to the last one,
little bit
but
hitched.
lower RPE. Yeah.
Yeah. But
It is a bit hitched. We'll look why that is now.
he mentions that his hips rose a bit.
My hips rose a bit. Yes, but it's not even that much, to be honest. You're very good at keeping them, actually, compared to some of the others we've seen.
Yeah.
And here the lockout, I think you're just rushing it. I think you're just trying to log out quicker than you can.
Yeah, because you can lock that
Because
one out.
I believe you can lock this out in that position. It's a very good position.
Yeah.
You're just rushing it a little bit, and then it's ending up being hitched. But
Yeah, he has a very, very wide stance.
yes, and also he can do that.
Yeah.
He can keep this very wide stance since he is like being able to push from this position.
Yeah.
That's very rare. Very long arms,
I
man.
don't know why, but I just really like this guy.
Maybe because it's such a nice deadlift.
Yeah. Yeah. So congrats on the progress.
This is very nice.
Yeah.
Let me check this one. Would love a form check. Let's go.
Alright.
Oh,
Nice.
very nice. Very clean. Definitely a lift where the brace is not the issue, which is definitely the most common one we see.
Yeah.
But you're very good at keeping your brace tight here. Joe runtime 80.
Mass Bodybuilder and me have the same hairstyle.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Jive Cat, we will check yours very soon. You're also keeping your shoulders very nice.
Yeah.
They're definitely locked in and stay in that position.
Yeah.
And this position from here to
Yeah.
the end, it's
Yeah.
very, very good.
Yeah.
There's nothing to
There's
take
a
away.
little bit, a tiny bit of hips rising on
There's-
on the second rep.
I think that's also on the first rep, but just there's definitely some hips rising. But when that's over, you can see it here. You're trying to push from this position here, but you end up in like a bit higher position. This position maybe, maybe a bit lower. But your position changed a little bit with the hips going up. I think you simply just need to take them a few centimeters up from the beginning, and then you have a pretty much perfect deadlift here. And you're very good at like hip thrusting the weight at the top, like not hitching, just staying in this position with the torso and only using the hips to push in. It's very nice to see. Very, very nice to see.
Beautiful. B-E-A beautiful.
Yes.
That's a Jim Carrey reference.
I'll try and set them up slightly higher. Yeah, I think that would benefit you. Also just make it easier off the floor. If they're just slightly higher from the beginning.
Nice.
We can check this one. What do you think of my good friend's physique here? I think his delts and traps are popping, but he might need to bring up his legs a little if he wants to compete. Big kiss.
I think this is either gonna be a serious one or it's gonna be Huxley.
I also thought about Huxley. I hope it's Huxley.
Yeah!
I thought about... Yeah. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about this guy's form?
It's round.
Round is a shape.
Oh.
You like that?
I just meant he is in shape.
Oh. Good shape.
We just have to cut down some of this stuff, all these straight away eating.
Yeah, Huxley's bulking. Yeah, we can tell.
He's bulking.
That reminds me of Bob's.
Yes. Very cute.
I like his teeth. There's a little work to be done, but not a lot.
Very cool.
With a bit more bulking, he's gonna be ready for big stuff.
Big Rami should be scared. Ben, what's your max bench press? Max I've done in competition is 160.5. But later I've ripped 160. So I think my max is around 170 to 75, 70, 80-ish. Very close to 405.
Oh.
We have this one.
Yeah.
Hi bro, watching your stream now. Can you please take a look at why I failed this squat? Technique issue or quad/erector strength issue? This is how my non-1 rep max or even 9% of 1 rep max looks like. Okay, why does he fail this? What? Did you see that?
Yes. He dipped and then.
What?
Oh.
I've never seen a fail like that. I think it's a brace issue here.
Also, he's falling a bit forward with the weight, so
He's definitely falling
as
forward.
he's mentioning himself, it could possibly be a quad issue.
Yeah, I was thinking more a erector issue. Because his hips stay in the same position
Yeah, you're
with the
right
quads,
about that.
but it's more the upper back here where you're crunching over like this, and that's more of the spinal erectors than quads in most cases. I would say like this. I think it's mainly just a bigger brace you need here, man. Put on a belt and do a really deep brace with ribs down. Jude McIntyre, what's up, man? There's one from my family called Judy McIntyre, so I thought it was that person, but no. I think it's the brace that's the issue here, man. Walking out backwards.
I think, is he arching his back a bit? I don't know.
I don't think so.
No.
He definitely wasn't on the other video. On this
No.
video, he kept it very good here.
Might just be the angle.
Yeah. Also, it's hard to tell because of the big shirt. I think it's a brace issue. When you can dip down and then get up again, I think it's a brace thing. Want to do a few more?
Yes.
Oh, we got a lot more here. 140 kg heavy single and one of my first time squatting with a belt. It's a Bruce workout.
Lots of love to you both. Thank you, Star Lifts. Your spotter has zero faith in you, man.
Okay, I think this is the brace issue again. Yeah. I think also you should maybe stand a bit wider. Point your toes out a bit more, I think.
Also, maybe get a specific powerlifting belt.
Yes. And You need to stay more tight. You can see here at the hips and the core that you're like changing through positions. You should not be able to do that. You can see here it's like changing up and down and back and forwards. You should take a powerlifting belt, brace it really, really tight, and keep that tightness throughout the whole lift. And you should also be able to move much heavier weight like that. Kane, I have no idea who this guy is. This is this guy.
Sounds like he's from Iceland. Torgia, or Faroe Islands maybe.
Very cool.
Or Norway.
I tried for a long time to see if my deadlift is correct. By the way,
hope you like my underpants.
I like your underpants.
Yes, we do.
Yes, whoa. That's a lot, whoa. Yes, Benjamin B. McIntyre. That's my Instagram. It stands right here. So what we're seeing here, I think, is the lift is getting separated into two lifts. There's like the first part here.
And then there's
a different part here.
Yeah.
You want to keep that more smooth. You want to push and pull at the same time a bit more. And also just find your hip position a bit more. But I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah. I think it might be worth trying to deadlift without shoes.
Agreed. Yes.
But we liked your underpants.
Yes. We liked your underpants. 1 year now. Hi Benjamin, can you check my deadlift form please? My max is around 230 kg deadlift. This is my 200 kg 5x3.
What up, Lewis Harrison?
What up? If you can do 200 for 5x3, I think 230 is a very conservative max. Whoa.
Oh.
This is a funny deadlift.
Yeah.
What?
It's very interesting with the rounding back because it doesn't seem to be an issue.
No. This is very crunched over, but you seem to be very good at locking it out anyways. It still looks like the lockout is the limiting factor here. Whoa. That's crazy. You have very good deadlift leverages.
Yeah.
Whoa.
We're just looking at it
just
completely mesmerized, like, whoa, what are we looking at? Whoa.
It's just rare that you see these freak deadlift leverages.
Yeah. I like his hair.
Yes, I also thought that. Well, I think.
Yeah. Can you elaborate on that?
I'm a bit tired.
Oh, Emil, should you get a white or black Kamsa t-shirt next? If you haven't got a black one yet, Ben wears his black one a lot.
Yes.
But I like black too.
Yes. Okay. Well, obviously from this you would think the upper back is the limiting factor here. Maybe the upper spinal erectors or just keeping the shoulder in position. But I'm not sure about the shoulder thing actually. Maybe it's not even the shoulder issue.
No, I wouldn't think that either.
It looks like it's pretty much the same position here as here.
Yeah. Or both. Yeah, definitely get one of each.
Yeah. Do both. But you see, you are crunching over a little bit, like more from the bottom till it like gets off the floor. You can see that in the first rip. Look here. This position is not the exact same as. It's very similar, but there is a little difference. It looks like you are being compromised a little bit.
Somebody mentions lats and traps issue.
Yeah, that's pretty much the ones pulling the shoulders back.
Yeah.
Looks like Y raises, front squats, safety bar squats, something where you have to like push your chest out.
Yeah.
Would benefit you quite a lot. But obviously with these long arms and long legs, this is a very, very good deadlift position to push from.
Nice.
Very cool.
And he's only pulled sumo for 1 year.
And you already have a sumo specialist technique.
Yes.
We'll do one more.
Yes. One last.
And then I will try and check the next ones in the next few.
Yeah, Ben is going on
Hours,
holiday.
days.
He's leaving me at home. I'm.
I wanted to take it with me.
Yeah.
It's not my fault.
Ben is going on holiday without me.
Yes, face pulls are valid and definitely a good thing, but sometimes it's not just the lats and traps, it can also be the upper spinal erectors. I have not, well, yes, we have been following on what Miss Massive is doing, and she's definitely getting a lot leaner, which is really awesome to see.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of reasons as to why it might not be the best for her, but if it makes her happy, she should do it. She just needs to take care of herself in the process.
Yes, she needs to stay patient.
Yeah. Hi, August. Yes.
Well, this deadlift looks very good. The thing with Massive is a bit more complicated. There's not
Yeah, there's more to it than
meets the eye or whatever. There's a bit more to it than what you can check on social media, but it's great that she's getting lean.
Yeah.
And she's getting happy, and that's all awesome to see. Shut the fuck up, please. Okay. My DM is at top. Goose? Sugid Sink.
We should
What's your
review
name?
this one. We haven't even talked about this one.
No, but it's very nice.
Yeah, Ike.
Ike. Deadlifts.
It's a nice deadlift.
I think it's a very nice deadlift.
Yeah.
I think it's very, very nice. What do you think?
I think it's great. There's not something specific I would say that you should work on. I don't know but that's just a personal preference. Like, you're looking a lot down, but once again, that's just a personal preference. It has nothing to do with the lift. So,
Looking down or up can change one's back position.
yeah, but I don't think it's necessary in this case.
I think it would be weaker if you looked up here.
Yeah.
Because you keep your back position very nice here, and you don't want to change anything with that.
Hello, Didde and Benjamin. What should my body percentage be when competing for powerlifting? Full.
Yeah, okay. It looks like you might have the issue that your first rep is harder than the later reps. Yes, exactly. He's rolling the bar a little, which makes it hard to do the same start. You can easily see it on the first rep. He's trying to pull from here, and look at the bar. It's switching to go like backwards as soon as he starts to pull.
Yeah.
And that's maybe why his deadlifts will be harder for the first rep than the second rep, because the second rep, it's not doing that as much, you can see. Well, it is doing a little bit because it rolled forward, but when he's actually starting to pull, it doesn't do that as much.
No.
So basically, find your hip position before you start pulling.
But I think sometimes it's difficult to check these forms when it's not 1 rep maxes, because we can't really tell what the limiting factor is.
No, it's often hard to tell when it's not close to max, but yeah, I don't really know what the limiting factor is here. I think it's the hips rising too much and then getting into a crunched position, and the logout becomes an issue. Lean back a little more, I think.
His shoulders are too forward.
Maybe?
Maybe? We take all the love we can from Germany. There's just someone sending love from Germany, and I would like to take that. Thank you.
Okay, Sukmang Singh, we will check yours as the last one before, after this. Yes, his shoulders is a bit forward of the bar, so maybe if he could change the whole setup a bit more backwards, and he would do that by just staying a little closer to the bar, which would also probably get rid of the bar rolling forward and backwards. And this looks very nice.
Alright, I think it's in requests.
Yes, the top one in requests.
Yeah. Oh, nice hat.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called, but I really like it. We saw someone with a hat like that yesterday.
Yes.
Yes, it's really cool.
Please check my phone. There's like 6 videos. We'll do the one from the side here. That's easier. That's the easiest one to tell.
Okay.
This one from the side.
Damn.
This one from the side. Oh man. Okay, this one.
Another head.
Yes. And it's a different one.
Yeah.
I think this actually looks very good.
Yeah.
The only issue I see is hips are rising.
Can we see it again? Yeah.
Hips are rising, you're maybe losing a bit of tightness in the lower back.
Yeah.
Deadlifts are useless.
No. How else would one get a big ass?
Hip thrusts.
Yeah.
The last ones, I will check the next few hours, days, weeks, months.
Probably not the next hours. Then
No.
we're gonna sleep.
Probably within the next few weeks, I will check them.
Yeah.
But I am checking all my DMs. It just takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
And if I forget to respond to
It's
you,
called a turban. Of course it is. In Denmark, it's called a turban.
turban.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I didn't know that the English word was just a different pronunciation.
If I don't respond to you, and you have like sent something to me, just send it again. It will come to the top and I will check it. But I have like thousands of messages on Instagram DMs, so it's a bit hard to scroll through all of them.
Bye, Mass Bodybuilder.
Bye, Mass Bodybuilder.
We love you.
There was one guy that asked about the inside knee sleeves.
Yeah.
I think they are very tight. I'm used to size normal SPD, and now I have size small Insa. And that's a very big difference.
Later, Jive Cat. Yeah, I think you should probably do a video about those Insani sleeves. Like where you review them and comment on them, because it sounds like a lot of people are curious.
I will do a video reviewing the Insani sleeves. Friday, maybe Saturday, maybe in a week. Thank you very much for watching, and
Bye-bye.
likes and subscribes to us.
Always subscribe to us and hit the like button in here. And
Bye.